in Texas. A really good start from pole position again by Pecco Bagnaia. Really trying to find a way through. He can't. Alex Espargaro got away well, but it's Pecco Bagnaia in position. One of the Prima Permanent racing machines, isn't it? It's Alex Marquez, I think, in the sprint, having, believe it or not, vomited inside his helmet. How horrendous. They thought we were going to be big hitters in this full Grand Prix. Down. The braking zone for turn number 11. That was so close, but he can't find a way through now. This is the cat.
And he's coming back at Quartararo. This is Quartararo braking super late. That's where he has to make up his time.
Maybe a full fuel tank, a factor to consider there into turn number 12. So Alex Espargaro, who was within touching distance of the post motorcycles. So early yellow flags out on this first lap. A dramatic start here in Kota. But it's been on the brakes from Alex Rins at turn number 11, and Bagnaia already into his stride. I'm going to find out then what happened to Alex Marquez and Jorge Martin further down the front. Here they come through turn 3 in the blink of an eye. Alex Espargaro goes down then as well at turn 12. Cruel, wasn't it? Wrong place, wrong time, to say the least, for Alex Marquez. In turn 12, it catches out Alex Espargaro. I'm hoping that Alex Marquez is going to be okay there, because he's Honda snaking around underneath him on the brakes, just as he was in the sprint yesterday. Working to the app.
Said a couple of laps ago, if Alex Rins gets a sniff of an opportunity at leading this Grand Prix, he's Alex Rins so fast and flowing, so silky smooth, able to carry that corner speed. A bit more of a comfort zone than this. If he's managing at this stage of the Grand Prix and making sure that he has some...
Oh no, Jack Miller has gone down. Jack Miller then, unfortunately, it's the double hat-trick. That is big progress towards this lead too. But unfortunately, Miller ends his weekend. It's been a front just going out from underneath him there. So Jack Miller off the podium in the gravel trap. That has now pushed Fabio Quartararo at massive wheel spin. Alex Rins is making it work. Pecco Bagnaia has crashed again out of the lead. See, sinks to his knees. Pecco Bagnaia, he crashed out of second place.
Word, turn 2, front end goes from Pecco Bagnaia. Rins asked the question. He kept Pecco Bagnaia interested. Cat is white.
Well, was the wind a factor there, or was he a little bit slightly offline? And Pecco Bagnaia, what this means is then that now, out of absolutely nowhere, astonishing drama here in Kota with Miller and Bagnaia crashing.
As one Honda leads the Grand Prix, a former Suzuki rider, of course, on board it. The other one has got
thoughts if it stays as is. Rins, Quartararo and Marini, because I'm sure they're just as good as everybody.
He's gone past Johan Zarco and he's closing in now on Marco Vitek, showing his class. He's up into the top 6.
Yeah, that was beautiful, wasn't it, there by Miguel Oliveira, Pecco Bagnaia and Jack Miller. But you've got to be in it to win it, haven't you? That's the good right. Zarco struggling at this phase. Marquez and Jorge Martin, of course, well, they were all first lap exits. So there's still awful day, just goes from bad to worse. Well, he made the mistake, didn't he, at turn 12, chewing gravel as well. So the attrition rate here is sky high, isn't it, in this 20 lap
Miss Grand Prix. And it's moments like that which are why you cannot take your eyes off this Grand Prix, as Brad Pitt saw this when he ran on at turn 12 and he never even made it to the apex of turn 15 before be on the edge of their seats. They've lost Nakagami now, he's out of the Grand Prix, so Alex Rins certainly has to go to under 2 seconds.
Into turn 1 then, Nakagami, the front just going rapidly underneath him. This is a race of survival. Who can rein and beat the conditions and the deteriorating grip levels? Alongside Alex Rins on Hondas this weekend, Joan Mir and Taki Nakagami, they are both down and out. The way it's been, he might be in the top 10 at this rate. Marini begging that Ducati just...
The Yamaha works so well when it's got no one directly ahead of it, but Quartararo on next feature-length podium, but he wants second.
Oh, look at this by Marini. There was the between the Yamaha and the Ducati. As soon as Luca Marini clicked the turbo button, got that Duke out of turn number 11. But Fabio Quartararo, it was like he was on a Moto2 bike there. Alex Rins is key. Fabio Quartararo was a 2:04.258 on that last lap. I don't think he's going to take the big risk.
Rins has got the message here. Look at that gap in the first sector where Rins is so good. He's up to 2.5 seconds. He found out that it was now Marini that was chasing him and not Quartararo, and he immediately keep his concentration and claim what would be a 4th win in all.
Texas, Alex Rins looks like he's in the comfort zone, if there is one. Screens, isn't he? Somebody got some thoughts now, current race leader.
Yeah, you said agree. Before Bagnaia fell, I was back every lap. Can you imagine trying to make that back?
Alex Rins to tie up his 18th career victory. We're getting a replay here of Fabio Quartararo Trying to make that Yamaha stop down to turn the motor. 21 corners left, just over 5.5 kilometers. Rins, no drama for him. Calm, serene. Lucio Chet stands on the brink of one of the best victories of his career.
Crashed out in that third sector, so at the moment, Alex Rins, of course, Stefan Bradon. We lost Taka Nakagami earlier on in the Grand Prix, and Joan Mir also out of it.
Before, back in 2019, when he broke Valentino Rossi fans' hearts with a stunning left. Back in town here in Austin, Rins drops down the hill into turn number 2 seconds clear of Luca Marini. He's locked in for a Rins. When he was out with his team for dinner on Thursday here in Austin, made a bet with one of the top 10 in Q2. He's going to be shaving the heads of everybody in that LCR team, isn't he? Before we get to Jerez. Brilliant by Alex Rins. He now comes into the third. Through turn 15 he comes. He looks at the big screen. 4 corners remaining.
Yeah, Marini knocked out 2 corners away for LCR Honda.
Alex Rins will be back on the top step of the podium for the first time. Come to a triumphant end. Rins wins the Red Bull Grand Prix of the Americas. What a ride by the LCR Honda man. They take their first awesome performance. What a weekend for Alex Rins. Second in the sprint. He's our COTA Grand Prix winner here. He celebrates with Fabio Quartararo, who takes in late pace from him his 4th. Oliveira takes a brilliant 5th for RNF Aprilia. Marco Bezzecchi, Delhi, the Gian Antonio and Augusto Fernandez complete the top 10 in a race. Is down on lap 1 as well. But Alex Rins, they've had to have worked hard for that one. Absolutely brilliant.